ng Taliban sa Camp David. Sa kaugnay na balita, dinipensahan naman ni U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo at Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin ang naging desisyon ni U.S. President Donald Trump na sibakin sa pwesto si National Security Advisor John Bolton.
I'll leave to the president to talk about the reasons he made the decision, but I would say this: the president's entitled to the staff that he wants at any moment. This is a staff person who works directly for the president of the United States, and he should have people that he trusts and values and whose efforts and judgments benefit him in delivering American foreign policy. It's what, as cabinet member Secretary Mnuchin and I try and do each and every day, and when the president makes a decision like this, he's well within his rights to do so.
Is this national security team a mess?
Absolutely not. That's the most ridiculous question I've ever heard of.
I'll leave to the president to talk about the reasons he made the decision.
Sa iba pa rin top story, umabot na sa 50 katao ang nasawi sa pananalasa ng Hurricane Dorian sa Bahamas. Libo-libong residente rin ang lumikas sa lugar dahil sa pananalasa ng bagyo. Ayon kay Police Commissioner Anthony Ferguson, 42 katao ang nasawi mula sa isla ng Abaco habang 8 mula sa Grand Bahama. Inaasahan na niya na tataas pa ang bilang ng mga nasawi dahil nagpapatuloy pa ang search and recovery operations. Sa ulat ng World Food Program, nasa 90% ng mga bahay at infrastruktura ang nasira o nawasak sa Abaco dahil sa pananalasa ng Hurricane Dorian. Habang tinatayang nasa 76,000 katao ang naapektuhan ng hurricane at nasa 5,000 katao ang lumikas sa Bahamas. Samantala, hindi naman maiwasang magalit ng mga apektadong residente dahil umano sa mabagal na pagtugon ng kanilang gobyerno.
The government, if you cannot help us, well, you need to give us and let somebody step in could really help us, because we seek help. We lost everything. We lost our life. We lost our family. You understand? People are unaccounted for. You understand what I'm saying? We really need help. That's the message to the government. Help, please, because we're not getting none.
From this morning, I only drank a cup of tea from this morning. Look up the time right now. All right, they put me there. I don't know nothing. Nobody don't say nothing about us. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say and what to do. So I need help.
Unti-unti nang inaalis ng rescue teams ang katawan ng mga nasawi at patuloy pang naghahanap ng casualty ang mga otoridad sa Marsh Harbor shantytowns. Karamihan sa mga naninirahan dito ay mga Haitian migrants. Posible pa umunong umakyat ang bilang ng mga nasawi sa paghagupit ng Hurricane Dorian na ngayon ay nasa 50 na.
We checked in with the Emergency Operations Center yesterday, and we received an assignment that we needed to do a body search in the area of Mud, which is where we are. That's the name of the sector. It's called Mud. And it's a shanty town that was pretty much completely washed away. The challenges for this operation have been immense. We have not seen anything like a debris field like this. There are multiple areas that are impassable. We have a difficult time because, of course, we have to make sure that our dogs are okay. There are multiple hazards here.
Isang bagong batas ang nilagdaan ni New York Governor Andrew Cuomo. Ito ay atasan ng lahat ng mga pampublikong paaralan sa estado na mag-alay ng saglit na katahimikan kada taon para gunitain ang anibersaryo ng September 11 o 9/11 terrorist attacks. Ayon sa tanggapan ni Governor Cuomo, layunin din ng bagong lagdang batas na magkaroon ng dialogo at pagtuturo sa mga paaralan para matiyak na mauunawaan ng mga estudyante ang nangyaring 2001 terrorist attack sa Amerika na ikinasuwi ng mahigit 3,000 katao at pagkakabilang nito sa kasaysayan. Ang iba pang mga balita sa pagbabalik ng Eagle News International Filipino Edition.
Dito sa Net25
at OSN, siguradong at home ka dito. Agila Balita, Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 12 ng tanghali hanggang 1:00 ng hapon. Agila Balita, Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 7:30 hanggang alas 8 ng umaga.
Pangalagaan ang sarili laban sa kagat ng lamok. Narito ang 5S strategy kontra dengue. Search and destroy breeding places. Hanapin at alisin ang pinangingitlugan ng lamok. Secure self-protection. Gumamit ng mosquito repellent, kulambo o mahahabang damit. Seek early consultation. Kaagad kumonsulta sa mga manggagamot para maiwasan ang komplikasyon. Support spraying to prevent impending outbreak. Pahintulutan ang fogging kapag daybreak. At sustained hydration. Uminom ng maraming fluid, partikular ng tubig.
Inakusahan ni Opposition Leader Juan Guaido si President Nicolas Maduro na lumilikha umano ito ng tensyon sa Colombia para maibaling ang atensyon ng international community mula sa nangyayaring humanitarian crisis sa Venezuela. Narito ang pahayag ni Guaido.
Grave, además, cuando lo que estamos nosotros exigiendo los venezolanos, la mayoría de los venezolanos, es poner fin al sufrimiento de nuestra gente, es que atender la emergencia humanitaria compleja y lo que nos interesa en términos de tiempo es cuán rápido podemos hacerlo, es cuán rápido puede llevar un buque con medicamentos y alimentos a puerto venezolano, cuán rápido podemos abrir el canal y el corredor humanitario, cuán rápido puede llegar aviones cargados de alimentos y medicina, no estar haciendo declaraciones absurdas de guerra para simplemente distraer la atención. Eso es la otra cosa que hay que decir.
Sa iba pa ring balita, mahigit 30 pilgrims ang nasawi habang dose-dosena naman ang nagtamo ng injury matapos magkaroon ng stampede sa major shrine sa Iraqi City. Ang mga pilgrim na nagtungo sa Karbala ay mula pa sa iba't ibang bahagi ng mundo para sana gunitain ang pagkamatay ni Hussein. Ito na umano ang deadliest mass stampede na naganap sa kasagsagan ng Ashura. Ayon kay Ministry spokesman Saif al-Badar, posible pang umakyat ang bilang ng casualty dahil ang iba sa mga itinakbo sa pagamutan ay nasa kritikal na kondisyon.
هي صارت مثل ما تقول فجأة صار التعثر قدامنا مجموعة من الزائرين واحنا يعني تفاجأنا بهذا الموضوع صار تراكم يعني واحد فوق الثاني.
الحادث المؤسف اللي حصل اليوم في باب الرجاء بسبب يعني حالة من حالات التدافع وهو سقوط أحد المشاركين في العزاء أدى إلى سقوط متوالي من قبل بعض المشاركين وبسبب سرعة الموكب ويعني سقوط هذا الشخص توالت عمليات السقوط مما أدى إلى حصول حالات اختناق.
Nasabat ng Panamanian Police ang nasa 1.7 na tonelada ng cocaine matapos ang pakikipaghabulan ng mga ito sa isang speedboat sa Caribbean. Tunghayan natin ito. Ang iba pang mga balita sa aming pagbabalik.
Mga isyung panlipunan. Mga isyung pampolitika. Tatalakayin, lilinawin, kasama ang mga batikang komentarista, Congressman Dante Marcoleta at Jen Sobartiaga sa Ganang Mamamayan. Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga.
Agila Balita, Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 12 ng tanghali hanggang alauna ng hapon.
Mga giliw naming manonood, dahil ito ang natatanging programa sa telebisyon na naghahandog sa inyo ng pawang mga orihinal na awiting Pilipino, kung kayo po ay bibigyan ng pagkakataon, ano ang gusto niyo na Tagalog title ng ating programa?
I-send ang inyong entry at kung bakit ito ang naisip ninyong title kasama ang inyong pangalan at contact number sa aming official email address youngones.net25@gmail.com.
Ang mapipiling title ay mananalo ng cash prize.
That's
Kaya,
sali na! Tara na!
Agila Balita, Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 7:30 hanggang alas 8 ng umaga.
$49 elevators at Zumba classes para sa mahigit na 15,000 employee. Ilan lamang ito sa ipinagmamalaki ng bagong headquarters ng Amazon sa India na isa sa pinakamalaking building na itinayo sa naturang bansa.
India has been our biggest tech hub outside Seattle. So, we've had a lot of technology teams based out of here because we've been able to really attract good tech resources. The e-commerce industry itself is going to have around 1 million jobs by 2022. This whole sector is predicted to have around 12 million jobs in 2 to 3 years' time. So it's a sector which is growing. So for us, it is very, very important to continue tapping this talent and, and continue growing our workforce here because we've had really good experience in finding the kind of talent we are looking for in India.
How do we eat and protect the planet? Isa ito sa mga tanong ng eksperto sa latest report ng isang grupo ng Intergovernmental Experts on Climate Revolution. Binigyang diin ang kaugnayan sa pagitan ng global warming at agricultural soil erosion. Ayon sa mga eksperto, isa itong panawagan para magkaroon ng pagbabago sa paraan ng pagpaproduce at pagkonsumo sa pagkain ng isang tao. Ang tanong tuloy, kailangan ba na tayong lahat ay maging vegan? Sagot naman ng mga nutritionist, hindi na kinakailangan. Anila bagamat may mga advokasiyang isinusulong para bawasan ang pagkain ng karne, ay nagbabala ang isang doktor sa mga vegan na may mahalagang nutrients ang nawawala sa kanilang katawan na kanila ring kailangan.
When it comes to reducing his impact on the planet and its resources, Christophe Lomé has a simple solution. An aspiring businessman, Christophe is careful about which food he buys and what goes on his plate.
Well, I'm vegan, and that's also one of the reasons why I come to this kind of shop. For most foods here, the carbon footprint is very low. There's no meat, they don't sell any at the moment, and so I'd rather support a business like this.
Tonight, Christophe is cooking for friends who've cut back on their meat consumption. A look in their fridge is encouraging for Christophe.
Mais il y a pas mal de produits laitiers
There's a lot of dairy and vegan products, which means that Brice and Lucien are trying to be reasonable in terms of their food, and I think that's great, pretty cool. I'm not asking everyone to become vegan, unfortunately.
It's time to prepare the evening meal, a vegan shepherd's pie with soy protein replacing the meat. For Christophe, it's all about leaving little or no carbon footprint.
I think that ecology is really the best way to convince people to adopt vegetable-based diets. We try to talk about greenhouse gas emissions and the energy consumption involved in producing meat or dairy food.
A little malted yeast on the mashed potatoes, in the oven for 20 minutes, and dinner is served.
Bon appétit.
But is it to everyone's liking?
Well, the consistency is pretty good.
And the spices make up for the lack of meat. Christophe's friends are not quite ready to follow in his footsteps.
Socially, it's tricky. I know a vegetarian who became vegan, then switched back because of that. And the other reason is cultural. I'm from Lyon, where food is considered very important and is far from being vegan.
Dr. Arnaud Cancal is a nutritionist who agrees that eating less meat is better for the environment, but not at the expense of crucial nutrients.
A diet which is good for the planet isn't necessarily good for your body, so I think we have to be very careful. If you want to give up animal protein, you have to be sure you're compensating for it with vegetable protein.
One simple way to limit the impact our food production and choices make on the planet is fighting waste. 1.3 billion tons of food is lost or thrown away every year, the equivalent of 1/3 of global food production.
Inihahanda na ang Highclere Castle na siyang ginamit na setting para sa TV series na Downton Abbey. At ngayong taon muli itong makikita sa spotlight sa paglalabas naman ng Downton Abbey film sa cinema. Labis naman ang kasiyahan ni Lady Carnarvon na makita ang kanyang tahanan sa big screen. Panoorin po natin ito.
The history of the castle through the Second World War. I think it's going to be amazing to see the castle on film in a huge cinema. I'm bound to cry, but equally well, I'm going to enjoy it. I love all the lines that Julie Fellows writes, and Maggie Smith always steals the show. She only has to say one line, and you're waiting for her to say it.
I guess everyone in our age knows this Downton Abbey.
Yes, and I use this series to practice my oral English.
Yeah, I was just in there doing. No, that's great. Yeah. So they came from France. I live in London, and we came here just for the day to visit the castle and make the most of Downton Abbey movie release. So we're really excited about the history of the family. We love the costumes from the 20s. So we looked at outfits today to try to fit the team, and yeah, hopefully we'll have a lovely time.
At yan ang kabuuan ng mga balita mula sa iba't ibang bansa. Eagle News International Filipino Edition. Sa pangalan ng mga bumubuo sa Eagle News Service, ako po si Maricar Velasco and I am one with 25. Susunod na ang Agila Balita.